Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karina Mustika Putri. Now I will give critical review from Matsuler Sage, and the title of this film is Alice Through the Looking Glass. Okay, and I will show you the review from Matsuler Sage. Alice Through the Looking Glass, in which Mia Wasikowska's as Alice travels into the past to prevent the Jabberwocky from roasting the parents of the Mad Hatter or Johnny Depp. It's a sequel to Tim Burton's 2010 films, which is the title is Alice in Wonderland. Burton is not involved with this one, but that's not as big a change as you think, because Burton was not what you could really call involved with the original. Sure, he directed it, and it made approximately $647 gazillion worldwide. But it had no poetry, no grit, no soul. Alice's feminist credentials are satisfied the easy way by having her do psychically brave things, like outrun 3 pirate ships as a captain in a bizarrely unexciting pre-credit sequence, and by letting her make brave decisions whose outcomes are never in doubt. The star's ability to project old movie pluck and innocence are surely tested. She's in every scene of the movie, yet it's still a nothing part. That makes even less impact. His hatter, his tangential to the action, even though the story revolves around his happiness. And he has just 2 modes, mincing anxious, few, and facially furious. There are a couple of decent CGI-driven action sequences, but no memorable characters or lines, and only one performance by Sacha Baron Cohen as Time. That could be called memorable, and even that one is essentially a modified Lumiere, the candlestick outfit plus Werner Herzog's accents. The scenes where Time contemplates a sea of pocket watches dangling in space, each representing a living or dead soul, should be staggeringly beautiful and scary and moving, because the idea itself is magnificent. What's on screen looks like an edgy Super Bowl and intended to restart the pocket watch industry by appealing to ironic millennials. The sky, the watches, the walkway on which time stands. Time's custom, Alice standing behind him, it all looks neither real nor fake, primitive nor sophisticated. A sense of Alice surfing the minutes and second hands of an immense stone clock face, or time itself, could have had a talismanic power were it not a compendium of immense yet oddly weightless moving pieces and visual clicks, such as the sudden zoom out to a cat's eye view. A shot nearly every CGI-driven blockbuster feels obligated to do, even though it hasn't awed anyone since the original. And then Matt Zoller said, they often me because their world view is fashionably cynical. They often me because their racial or sexual politics are glib and crude, or because they flatter their target audience fantasies about themselves instead of challenging them. They often me because they swagger about trafficking in edgy violence that's not abstractly beautiful, mythologically rich, or psychologically complex, but merely opportunistic and cruel. But the most offensive kind of film is one that spends an enormous amount of money yet seems to have nothing on its mind but money. You give it, they take it, and you get nothing in return but assurance that you are seeing magic and wonder. The movie keeps repeating it in your ear and flashing it on screen in big block letter, magic and wonder. So that's all the review from Matsuler. I think the review is good. It's complex, but not more complex because I have explained my critical review from Matsuler. I quite like the film review written by Matsuler, but for scope and content, it is still sufficient because the storyline is not explained at there. And then for the organization and content view, I think it's good because it's explained how to take pictures, namely CGI techniques, the techniques of the view, and then development of story flow is sufficient, I think, because the storyline is not explained enough. Uh, there is a storyline at there, but not complex. I need more complex for the storyline. And then the grammatically correctness is good because it used the right sentence in each review. So that's all of my critical review. I think it's good. The review film is good, compact, but I think for storyline is not explained enough or more. I need more complex for the storyline because I think not more complex for storyline, and but overall it's okay. It's good. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining my video. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.